Someone at the door. I wonder who it is.
Delivery.
Delivery? You know what? My back's bothering me. Bring it upstairs, would you? Well, it's here, guys. My Sherpa roof rack. So, get the tent off first. Get the awning off. And get the rack off the old girl.
Alright guys, so the instructions show these T-nuts going in flat side up. I was not having much luck doing this. Even if I centered them perfectly, they wanted to squirm out of position. What I ended up doing was putting them in round side up, and my roof rack's been holding together just fine for 8 months now. I made sure to leave these bolts a little bit loose so it's easy to adjust the cross members once everything's up on the roof. So the two mounting brackets that only have one hole at the base are for the center. For the other ones, I just kind of eyeballed it and tried it a few times until I got it looking right. Here's where the stainless steel bolts and the bonded rubber washers come in.
The manual also says something about the bolt down points under the roof becoming loose and falling down in there. And I've been driving around for a week without a roof rack. Haven't had that problem. It'd be a nightmare to tear into the headliner to try to pop those things back up, I'm guessing. All right, same thing, other side. I'm leaving these side plates a little bit loose for now, so I have room to push them forward or backward as needed. It's looking good so far. I love how it hugs the contour of that roof so perfectly. And there's no wasted space, guys. I mean, there's only like 1 inch at the beginning of this roof that the rack doesn't make use of. So now we got both side plates on and it's time to mount the wind fairing. Something real quick with the fairing. Mine came with one side of the weather seal pressed on there really nice. The other side, not so much. See, there's a little space there and it goes down the whole way. I'm not sure if everybody's just like this, but I chose to use the flat side for the front, obviously, because it looks better. Something you just may want to check before you decide which side to put this on.
sure I'll mess with the placement of this later. For now, I'm just gonna keep it in line with the contour of the rack. It's about a 3/4 inch gap. There's enough room for it to slide and make contact with the roof, and that might be the most noise-free and leave the most room up here for a light bar.
All right, she's all put together. This was an easy project. All the pieces fit together real well, and the instructions were clear and concise. The wait time wasn't terrible, to be honest. I think I ordered it at the beginning of June, and it arrived on my door halfway through July. Compare that to the Gobi ladder, guys. That thing took 8 or 9 months to get to me. Totally worth it, though. Had the help from my lovely fiance Vanessa. We're going camping this weekend, so we had to get this button down. So there it is, guys, the Sherpa Belford. I'm gonna put this thing through the ringer and let you know what I think. All right, so I really only have one negative thing to say about this rack, so I'll just get that out of the way first. I did end up having an issue when I went to adjust the wind fairing. The heads on the hex bolts kept stripping out. I think I got one out successfully, but the other 3 I had to weld old screwdriver bits into them and then unscrew them with an impact gun. So that was kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of replacing them with more hex heads, I just went ahead and replaced them with some traditional bolts. Other than that, and some slight discoloration here and there, this thing has been great. I love the fact that it's aluminum and I can drill right through the cross members to mount things and not have to worry about rust. The rack is surprisingly quiet. The fairing does a great job, even with this light bar sticking up way farther than it should. The fairing must just guide that air up and over it, because I don't hear that thing whistling even at highway speeds. Very impressed. It's winter right now, so most of the camping stuff is in storage, but in the summertime, I've had on this rack a Smittybilt XL rooftop tent with the annex, Smittybilt 8-foot awning, my big plastic military case, and it all jives together real well. I got 4 kids up on the top of the tent wrestling and playing, shaking that truck like crazy. I have all the confidence in the world this rack will last at least as long as my truck does. So to all you guys out there building your own racks to try to save a couple dollars, more power to you. I chose to save money in other areas. Hope this helps somebody. This is Finn from Treehouse Overland signing off. Whoa, don't stop watching yet. Got one more thing to show you guys. Come on. Start getting into gears here pretty soon, guys. I sourced this front diff from Row 600, $100, works perfectly. I got a line on a rear third member with a Tacoma E-locker in it. We're gonna be doing 529s. That's the plan for now, at least. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing.